the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium. These fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Rams sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys no doubt enjoyed their trip to Brazil, picking up the win in Sao Paulo last week. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. You could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out at the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll, He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He lost it.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
And the Raiders first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stop for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on third and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Flush out now to his left. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. Play action now for Herbert. Finds a man, right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Run here with Amari on Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
And the Chargers first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
38-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Smith on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun give here to Genty. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Looking to his fullback now. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Johnston. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Herbert now off the play fake. Jump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Herbert. Out wide, it's Allen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Keenan Allen.
Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9. It's Herbert once more. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
And a Raider 1st down.
From the gun, Smith. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Myers, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Stops by Deion Henley.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. It's complete, this is Bowers. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Counter give to Genty. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Here's another for it. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Chargers offense getting set to take over. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Dump off to his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31.
31-yard line.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down, Chargers.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st down, Chargers.
Play action now for Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. It's inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the 1st half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
14. Chargers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Giving this to Genty. Up the sideline. 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Quick throw is caught. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And off to Genty. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
That penalty is declined.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Smith lost it, and it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, Kate, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd
Working
down.
from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
To number 1.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers
Running it with Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. You don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's 2nd and 14. He finds Johnston. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Harris from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
On 3rd down, Herbert finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 13, Keenan Allen. A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Raiders' 26-yard
They go play
line.
action. Here's Herbert. That throw middle, finds Coughlin. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now toss it to Hampton. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Brennan Jackson on the tackle. First and goal, Chargers.
They'll run with Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attributed skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Looking for an open man. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Raiders 14.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that in this series. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Another give here to Jency. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. A low hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Smith on third and short. He fires and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup and it gives them the first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead with Jency. Saw the rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders looking at second and 3. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raiders.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Smith on first down. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 5-yard gain.
Shotgun snap to Smith.
At the 27-yard
The
line.
right side finds Besh. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for first and 10.
22-yard line.
Smith in the pistol. Stays in the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk to throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
And again, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. Jukes one defender. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like in a walk. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing.
Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 21, Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First and 10, here's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to Keenan Allen.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up second down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert.
32-yard line.
Johnston brings it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
To number 1.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. The Eagles get it done on the road as they come away with the victory. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Denver Broncos. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Colts wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Kyler Murray. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Cardinals send their fans home happy as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down, and
Throw on 3rd down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
to Quentin Johnston. A gain of 14. And the Chargers 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Herbert throwing again. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Now Herbert again. Has him on the quick hitter. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st down, Chargers.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
There's absolutely nothing he can do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
For the Chargers field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders are ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. He'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. From the gun, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on their play. First down now, ball at the 39-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
7-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for another Las Vegas. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Smith taking off with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Geno Smith with a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders jump in front now by 5. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We've got the medical staff headed out after the play, and we see we do have somebody injured out there. Oh, it's the running back, Raheem Mostert. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start with a gift to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On the screen, this is Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Chargers first down.
A run now with Hampton. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hampton gets the handoff. And there's struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 39.
Brings up third down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Counter give to Jency. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dumps it off to his running back. Takes out a one-stop. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. They're set up at the 35 now.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Smith on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
15 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. He's able to get this down to the 36. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down, ball at the 36. He'll pass it this time. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Raiders.
Running back, motioning right. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Maloney Gilman on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. And again, it's Smith. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into traffic, complete! And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Quentin Johnston. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10 from the 41. Play action now for Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Chargers.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and 10, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard
Herbert to throw once more.
Second and 4.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
Running behind center with Harris. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown,
Let
LA.
McConkey with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers trim the deficit down to 5.
Chargers 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first
This
and
offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Giving this to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete, it's Myers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This finds Bash. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defense.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
The tackle
Flat out a tremendous tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Smith on 3rd and long. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
To number 15, Glad McConkey. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Johnston. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 44-yard
2nd and 8. Dump off caught by his back. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Raiders.
Hampton now up the middle. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Hauled in left side. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To number 1, Quentin Johnston. A gain of 13 yards.
From the red
1st
zone
down,
now.
Los Angeles.
He keeps it and takes off. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You gotta take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying again, following the sack. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Smith back to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. His coordinators will like to say every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10, give to Harris. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
This is Harris on second down. Juke the defender. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this is down all the way to the 3. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers clinging to a 1-point lead. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Now run with Hampton. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers get some all-important insurance. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
43. Raiders 35.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Has this at the 6. Duke's one defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. He'll look to throw it. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Incomplete. It's second down.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun give here to Genty. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Raiders first
Setting
down.
up to pass. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
16 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas.
Back to throw. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Takes to number 18.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
And again, it's Smith.
Brings up second and 5.
This throw is caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
Las Vegas, first down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes. And a 2-point play could force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away.
By the Chargers.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Chargers send a wide receiver, Lad McConkey, set for another drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.